We're in Tanzania, early in the morning, as you can see. Got the drone hovering above the centre of Dodoma, which is the capital, and we're right at the end of runway 19 there. If I pan the drone to the right, you'll see on that hill over there, Prime Minister's residence. It's looking north and it's looking west. Okay, let's go and check the map out, see what the flight plan is for about an hour's time as the sun comes up. We're going to fly to the northwest, 18.1 miles. It's not a long flight plan, what's 70 miles all up. Okay, oh, it's a good hour's flight in slow aircraft. Okay, so we're flying to this Singila Dam, which is down the south here of this big body of water. So there's two bodies of water here actually. Singila Dam's pretty big. We're going to fly, then turn north, slightly east of north, and there's another lake to the north which is probably connected, I think. Not sure. I'd say it probably is down these little rivers. Yep, could be. So that's about 6.4 miles from the bottom to the top of those lakes. There are other larger lakes to the west, but we'll visit them another time. It'll take you an hour just to fly around, but lakes are longer. Okay, so we've got 18 miles to the west, we've got 6 miles north, then we pretty much head east across the top of Dodoma again, and to another large body of water, Lake Hombolo, and we'll just touch the northeast corner of it, right near the what is it called? The Hombolo Health Centre, of course, Hombolo Lake or Health Centre, and then just fly down the lake pretty much, and the river pretty closely, down the river straight back to the airport. And as I mentioned, the Prime Minister's residence is, we'll pass over that, directly over that, as we come back to the airport. It's on a large hill with another hill called Simba Hill. I'm taking Simba the lion. So there you go. It's a pretty cool, and all this area in the middle here, this V is Dodoma itself. So it's a nice simple flight, west, east and back basically, and I'm sure it's going to be very picturesque. We're in Tanzania at Dodoma Airport, right in the heart of the city. We're 2 minutes late. I want to take off at 7 AM, it's 7:02 and 22 seconds. That's okay, the sun's coming up. As you can see, we're taking off to the east, but we're going to do a right turn back to the west, straight enough to take up. Full power, we'll break off. 30 knots, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, there's the tower, rotate, beautiful takeoff this time at 110, gear up, flaps up, there's the morning sun, keep the stick back, so go through 150, get to 200, we should be able to release the back pressure, add some up trim, and yeah, a bit of up trim required. Go through 250, let's turn to the south.
6007, continue for west departure.
And all the way around to the west.
6007, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Mike India Golf 1.
Dodoma Tower, Big 007, frequency change.
There's the Prime Minister's residence there. There's the airport. So we're heading actually slightly north of west, so we'll keep turning. We'll head to about 303, which is about here. Getting the trim sorted. Now it's a pretty high altitude place. We're at 4.6 now. Well, runway altitude was over 3,000 feet. There's the sun coming up. Awesome.
is Dodoma City. And got a main road heading in the right direction for us. It's always good to know. Playing field over there. So as you fly around, you look out for obvious visual cues. So next time you fly this route, you kind of know where you are all the time. So this road might take us all the way to the dam, which would make sense. Although it does veer off to the north a bit there, so we'll just keep on track precisely on the first flight. Yep, so we're back on track again. Let's go to the left wing view. Right wing, sorry. Left. Cool. Very nice. Yeah, we're about 9 miles to the dam. So I'll just come left a little bit so we can see it clearly off the right. Now we can see a body of water there. I think that's the northern lake. So coming over some hills. The road's continuing there around to the right. So you actually probably could follow that road all the way to the dam, I would say. So that's correct. Yep, I think it goes right to the dam. Just slant a little bit. Little bridge there. Yep, just following this road. 2 miles out. I'm going to veer left a little bit so we can bank right at the dam. She's coming up here. See both bodies of water there. Yeah, slant. And sure enough, the road skirts exactly along the bottom of the dam. Fantastic. That's good to know for next time. Right, now we're turning, basically flying up to the northern tip of that northernmost lake, which I'm sure is connected to this body of water. Sure it is. Just go left of this hill. Yeah, it's downhill, so I guess the water seeps down through little rivulets and rivers to the lower reservoir. Looks great in the morning sun. Just going to climb a little bit and get ready to turn right. Pretty much going to head exactly due east. Get to the corner up here. Time now is 7:08 AM. Of course the sun rises at different times of the year, so do check before you take off. Okay, here's the northern part of the reservoir. Let's turn east. Now we're heading exactly due east. Okay, we've got to go a couple of degrees to the right. We want bearing 094 according to my instruments. Just 4 degrees to the right of east. Let's climb a bit, get a bit of an overview. Degrees up. This thing climbs pretty well. Let's level out at say 8,000. Right. have a bit of a look. Right wing, very nice. Left into the sun, up to the north, fantastic. Still misty as the moist air hasn't been burnt off yet. Just get back on track a little bit. Turned a little bit to the south there. Fabulous. These colours are really going to come to life in a few hours' time when the sun's high in the sky. Little lake down there. Okay, we're about 15 miles to the next turn point. Nice. So I might go low level for a couple of minutes. Why not? Because we can. See if we can see any zebras or wildebeest or warthogs, aardvarks. That's a pretty straight road going north-south there. I think the animals are still asleep. Fair enough. $10 miles to the next lake. It's a good view. Obviously we're waking some people up there. Sorry folks. Righto, so how far are we now? About 6 miles. And a little bit north, we just come right a bit. That's it, back on track. We're heading 098 at the moment. Beautiful rolling hills to the north. Camera. Okay, let's slow up because I think this big green area here is our lake. It is indeed. Pretty hard to miss even in the morning gloom. Let's just get it off the right wing, there we go. And this top corner here is where we have the health resort that I mentioned. What did I call it? I forgot, Singila Dam. Singila Dam. There it is, it's that square compound. Buildings at the north corner here. Anyway, the corner's what we were after and we found it. Excellent. Right. Very green water. It might have a lot of chromium in it, or it could be weed or some kind of plant life. Very green. Right, so heading down the lake, which is taking us pretty much exactly on track back to the airport. I'll climb a bit. Can't see much down here at this time of day. So how far are we looking? About 15 miles or so back to the airport. should get a good overview of Dodoma to the right as we come back down. I'm just going to pull left a bit. See if we can spot the airport and the Prime Minister's residence out to the right there. Some gorgeous subtle colours there. It's definitely FAB. Look at the greys, the greens, the browns. Red ochres out there. Awesome. Going to call the airport. Let's get the wing camera going first. There we go. That's 7,000 feet. I'll call the airport, see what they want us to do. Channel 2. Oh, so many airports. Channel 1. Mike India Golf 3.
Miles northeast, 6,800 feet to land. 6007 Dodoma Tower. Altimeter 30.12 and 09er 2 and 17. Fly left traffic runway 09er.
09, okay. Mike India Golf 1.
Fly left downwind runway 09er mix 007.
So landing to the east. Yep, now I did notice when I took the drone up, I think it was yesterday or this morning, see these very unusual 4 squares, like a diamond shape, water reservoirs here. I thought that was very unusual. So you got the water, Prime Minister's residence on that hill, and then the airport, 3 in a row. And at the other end of our airport, we've got pretty much the centre of town. So landing back to the left. So let's see if we can. Yeah, we're only 2,000 feet above the ground now. So there's the residence. I keep mentioning it because it's such a prominent landmark. Yeah, let's go downwind. Oh, sorry, upwind. Upwind because we're going to land back to the east, same way we took off.
6007 with 09er 2 and 17. Cleared to land runway 09er.
Mike India Golf 1.
Cleared to land runway 09er mix 007.
Okay, speed is good. Let's turn back to final. Over these factories here. So 180-degree turn. Rolling out to the east about now. And yep, keep going. There's the airport, so let's go gear down. Flaps full. Throttles right back. And see how we go. Let's get the trim going down slowly. I might pop the air brake. Yeah, because we're coming in pretty fast actually. Gears down now. This might be too fast, I think. Oh no, we'll be right. Yep, slowing down pretty quick. 140. It's going to be a long landing. 130. 120. Speed brake in. Flare and touchdown. 109. It's worked out pretty well. I don't usually come in that fast, but there we go. FAB Virgil.